Morning.
Hi, good morning. Can you see and hear me well?
Oh, yes, I can, but my camera is not working, I
No
guess.
problem. Thank you very much for entering my class again, Koki, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, have you eaten your breakfast? How are you today?
No, I haven't, and yeah, it could be better in terms of my condition.
Okay, so let's start the lesson now, Koki. You have chosen Daily News Economics, and the title is Three Onigiri Trends for 2026. Okay, let's start with words and phrases. Do you want to listen to US or UK audio?
I guess the textbook is different.
Okay, so US audio for you.
Oh, sorry, the textbook is the title is
Different.
Why is climate change making Easter chocolate more expensive?
Okay. Can you put it in the chat box, Koki? Because the one that appears to me is this three onigiri trends. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Okay, but still I can't click it.
Oh, okay, but
Um.
I don't have the. How can I send
Oh,
the link?
okay. Okay. So I saw it now. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. So I
Uh,
saw it now. Okay. So let's start. And
yeah,
then
let's start.
so Daily News Economics, and the title is Why is Climate Change Making Easter Chocolate More Expensive? Okay, so words and phrases. Do you want to listen to US or UK audio?
The US or the press.
Okay, please repeat after the audio.
Volatility.
Volatility.
Volatility is a noun, degree of variation or unpredictability. Let's read a sample sentence. Market volatility makes it difficult for investors to predict future trends.
Market volatility makes it difficult for investors to predict future trends.
Okay, next.
Exacerbate.
Exacerbate.
Exacerbate is a verb, make a problem or situation worse. Heavy traffic can exacerbate air pollution in urban areas.
Heavy traffic can exacerbate air pollution in urban areas.
Okay, next.
Curtail.
Curtail.
Curtail is a verb, reduce or limit something. The company decided to curtail unnecessary expenses.
The company decided to curtail unnecessary expenses.
Okay, next.
Resilient.
Resilient.
Resilient adjective, able to recover quickly from difficulties. Children are often more resilient than adults in stressful situations.
Children are often more resilient than adults in stressful situations.
Okay, and then for the last word,
Adaptation.
Adaptation.
adaptation is a noun process of changing to fit new conditions. The species survived through rapid adaptation to its changing environment.
The species survives through rapid adaptation to its changing environment.
Okay, very good. Well done for that, Cookie. So now let's move on to comprehension part. I will read the questions to you. Number one, what situation are shoppers in the United Kingdom facing regarding chocolate prices? Number two, what caused the cocoa shortage mentioned in the article? And number three, what are scientists testing as climate resilient alternatives? Okay, let's listen to the article now. I'll
Why
play
is
the
climate
audio.
change making Easter chocolate more expensive? Shoppers in the United Kingdom are facing higher chocolate prices in a situation known as Easter eggflation. A recent study shows that UK Easter chocolate prices have increased by two-thirds over 3 years. Some brands have seen spikes from 77% to 105%. In 2025, chocolate had the highest price increase of any food item in the EU at 18%. This increase comes from a cocoa shortage caused by climate change. West Africa produces 60% of the world's cocoa but faces extreme weather volatility. Cocoa production dropped by 40% in the last 3 years because of extreme heat and rainfall. Excessive rain caused black pod disease in 2023, while droughts and heat waves affected crops in 2024. Other issues such as illegal mining, aging trees, and smuggling further exacerbate the supply problems and add to price volatility. Long-term projections suggest that cocoa could vanish by 2050 if emissions are not curtailed. Scientists are testing climate-resilient alternatives like carob. International agreements at the 29th and 30th United Nations Climate Change Conferences aim to increase climate finance for developing nations. Yet several European nations, including Germany and the UK, have recently cut their climate aid or adaptation budgets.
Okay, Koki, do you want to listen one more time?
Yeah, one more time, please.
Okay.
Why is climate change making Easter chocolate more expensive? Shoppers in the United Kingdom are facing higher chocolate prices in a situation known as Easter eggflation. A recent study shows that UK Easter chocolate prices have increased by two-thirds over 3 years. Some brands have seen spikes from 77% to 105%. In 2025, chocolate had the highest price increase of any food item in the EU at 18%. This increase comes from a cocoa shortage caused by climate change. West Africa produces 60% of the world's cocoa but faces extreme weather volatility. Cocoa production dropped by 40% in the last 3 years because of extreme heat and rainfall. Excessive rain caused black pod disease in 2023, while droughts and heat waves affected crops in 2024. Other issues such as illegal mining, aging trees, and smuggling further exacerbate the supply problems and add to price volatility. Long-term projections suggest that cocoa could vanish by 2050 if emissions are not curtailed. Scientists are testing climate-resilient alternatives like carob. International agreements at the 29th and 30th United Nations Climate Change Conferences aim to increase climate finance for developing nations. Yet several European nations, including Germany and the UK, have recently cut their climate aid or adaptation budgets.
Okay. Oh, I can't hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Okay, so what situation are shoppers in the United Kingdom facing regarding chocolate prices?
They are facing higher chocolate prices in a situation known as Easter eggflation.
Yes, that's correct. What caused the cocoa shortage mentioned in the article?
Uh, the climate change caused
Yes,
the cocoa shortage.
yes, that's correct. And number three, what are scientists testing as climate resilient alternatives?
Uh, carob.
That's correct. Well done for that, Koki. So now let's move on to read out part. Yeah, you can
Okay,
start reading the
yeah.
article now.
Why is climate change making Easter chocolate more expensive? Shoppers in the United Kingdom are facing higher chocolate prices in a situation known as Easter eggflation. A recent study shows that UK Easter chocolate prices have increased by two-thirds over 3 years. Some brands have seen spikes from 77% to 105%. In 2025, chocolate had the highest price increase of any food item in the EU at 18%. This increase comes from cocoa shortage caused by climate change. West Africa produces 60% of the world's cocoa but faces extreme weather volatility. Cocoa production dropped by 40% in the last 3 years because of extreme heat and rainfall. Excessive rain caused black spot disease in 2023, while droughts and heat waves affected crops in 2024. Other issues, such as illegal mining, aging trees, and smuggling, further exacerbate the supply problems and add to price volatility. Long-term projections suggest that cocoa would vanish by 2050 if emissions are not curtailed. Scientists are testing climate-resilient alternatives like carob. International agreements at the 29th and 30th United Nations Climate Change Conferences aim to increase increase climate finance for developing nations. Yes, several European nations, including Germany and the UK, have recently cut their climate aid or adaptation budgets.
Okay, well done for that, Cookie. All the words are pronounced correctly. Okay, so now let's move on to the discussion part. You can give your opinion freely. Number one, when prices rise, do you A, buy seasonal treats like Easter chocolate, or B, skip them?
Seasonal trees like, oh, yeah, more often than not, I rarely buy seasonal trees like Easter chocolate because commonly they are expensive,
Mm-hmm.
compared to other normal chocolate. So even though the taste is the same, yeah. So and nowadays, yeah, chocolate itself is relatively pricey compared to before, when I was a kid, or yeah, 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
a decade ago, or so. Yeah, the price is, how can I say, a bit mm, off from my image. So yeah, I really buy chocolate, yeah, in daily life. So yeah, I can easily skip them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't celebrate Easter, right?
I don't celebrate Easter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because in Japan, so Easter is not so, I can say, famous, popular,
Mm-hmm.
popular event.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah. Mm, how can I say? So the Tokyo Disneyland celebrate or treats Easter as one theme for uh, May, May, or
Yeah.
yeah, is it May?
Sorry, May. Not
Uh,
for Easter.
Easter, yeah, Easter is what?
Actually, just yesterday. It's yeah, Easter Sunday is yesterday, Koki.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
Ah,
yesterday.
okay. So yeah, I believe that Tokyo Disneyland treats so Easter as an event, but yeah, more often than not, people don't yeah, don't mind
Mm,
the event.
yeah.
So compared to other event like Christmas, Valentine's Day, White Day, or
Mm,
something along those lines, Easter is a bit minor event in Japan.
okay, yeah. Here in the Philippines, yeah, we celebrated it, but we skipped the giving treats. Yeah. So we don't give
Mm,
chocolates here. But I know European countries, yeah, Americans, right? Western countries, yeah. They
mm.
have this like giving treats, like looking for, do you know the like looking for Easter eggs hunt?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
when I was a kid and belonged to how can I say, English school, English cram school,
Ah.
I had a yeah such kind of event to
Oh.
get exposure to the foreign cultures.
Okay. So number two, Koki, have you ever changed what sweets you buy because your usual choice became too expensive?
Sweets, when
Mm.
it comes to sweets, maybe yes.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, the sweets I buy, how can I say, commonly it is ice cream.
Mm.
Mm. So we have a bunch of lineup of ice cream in Japan, but yeah, some of them actually got expensive. So yeah, I always pick the cheapest one.
Mm.
So cheap, like $1 or so. Yeah. So at the supermarket, some is uh, I avoid to buy the ice cream that got
Mm.
expensive.
Okay.
So I pick one of cheapest lineup.
Okay, yeah. Actually, here in the Philippines, yeah, I usually bought local chocolates only.
Local
Like,
chocolate.
yeah, because the
Um,
imported ones are very expensive. I can't afford. Like, it's
mm,
almost the same price of, for example, chicken or pork. Yeah. So,
I,
yeah.
I think so. In Japan, that is the same. Mm,
But before, when I was working in Singapore,
mm-hmm.
coffee, yeah, I can buy those imported chocolates.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
and it's like usual only in Singapore. Then we tried as well one of I think the best or nicest chocolates in your country, but it's very expensive. The brand is Royce.
Royce.
Yeah,
Royce is
very delicious,
yeah
right?
popular, especially among tourists. So the quality is in the back,
Yes,
and
but
yeah, you can buy Royce chocolate everywhere, like
mm,
everywhere. Uh, there where there are top tourists like
mm,
airport and
mm,
sightseeing spot and yeah
but
anywhere.
it's very expensive, right?
Yeah, expensive. So they are expensive for locals as well. So
Mm,
yeah.
okay. So let's move on to number three. How do you feel when everyday food suddenly became more expensive, especially now, right? Like gasoline,
No. Yeah,
groceries.
everyday foods. In terms of everyday foods, yeah, it is so I can say scary.
Yeah.
I'm paranoid that I cannot afford to buy the everyday foods. But yeah, hopefully the situation is not so worse. Like
Yeah.
yeah, I can I'll live, survive, even
Mm-mm.
though yeah, everyday foods are yeah slightly expensive compared to before. And so yeah, I trust the Japanese government
Mm-mm.
that they elevate the impact of the price surge when it
Mm-mm.
comes to everyday foods to be able to make people survive.
Okay, that's good to hear that your government, yeah, is supporting, yeah, the citizen.
Mm,
Like here in the Philippines, yeah, we're worried actually right now because of this shortage of gasoline. Yeah, a lot of like
mm,
crisis happening in the Philippines right now.
mm. Yeah, but I have to say, so mm, when it comes to not necessary foods, like
Mm.
or so like I can say luxury food, you know,
Okay.
uh, alcohol and snack and yeah,
Mm.
something along those lines.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, when it comes to them, the government doesn't support it, I guess.
Okay, understand. Let's move on to number four. When prices rise, do you A, choose chocolate you enjoy most, or B, try alternatives like carob?
Carob, what is carob? So that is
Carob,
written in
okay,
the
here is
article as well.
is a long pad containing small beans. I'll put in the chat box, okay? Yeah, I also never see this kind of food.
With small beans and
Mm,
carob.
mm,
It says that okay. Source of a chocolate substitute.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm. But I think they
Oh,
haven't used this, right, as an ingredient for chocolate.
uh,
Yeah, I
I
never
guess, I
see.
guess,
Mm-hmm.
even though it contains
Mm-mm.
the amount is yeah small, I guess.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Mm-mm. But
Oh
would you try?
yeah, I
Would
had
you
it.
skip her?
I have to give it a try. So
Yes, me too. Right.
yeah, because I
Because
I don't know the taste actually. So yeah, to
yeah.
compare the taste, yeah, I need to do.
Yes. Okay.
Hmm.
So I
Yeah,
see
that
here.
quick fix is a yeah alternative
Mm,
using alternatives like carob.
okay. It's from the carob tree, which grows in Mediterranean regions. Okay.
Mm.
Naturally sweet, nutty taste, caffeine
Mm-hmm.
free. Yeah.
Coffee free.
Yes, then
Wow.
that's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good for some specific group groups. So yeah, it is already better than chocolate for yeah
Yes.
such kind of groups. So
Yes.
yeah, I can try.
Yeah, we can try it.
Uh,
Yeah,
and
it's
there is a possibility that the taste is already over the tops the chocolates taste.
yeah, because here I check, so people use it as a healthier substitute for chocolate. So
Mm-hmm.
healthier version of chocolate. Okay, so now let's move on to number five. Have your shopping habits changed recently because of rising food prices?
Shopping habit change recently. Yes, I have.
Mm,
Yeah, implicitly. So, yeah, mm, I don't change deliberately the habit of shopping because just before the because simply put, I always try to streamline my expenditures. So
mm,
yeah, I try not to waste my money.
mm,
So that is my mm, my normal habit. So that is not changing uh, time to time. So even before the price surge, I didn't waste my money and I picked one. I picked cheapest option at the supermarket, and
mm,
hopefully we have a bunch of supermarkets in one area, so uh, I always visit one. How can I say one supermarket for specific groceries or foods because that provides the the supermarket provides is that food at the lowest price. So yeah, I drove by a bunch of yeah, supermarkets. I make the most of them.
mm. Okay, so for example, your favorite brand increases, right? So you change brands.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
did
yes, I can.
okay. So let's move on to number six. During supply problems, do you A, keep buying imported foods you like, or B, choose local products?
Mm, supply programs.
Mm-mm.
Mm, I guess during supply programs, it is difficult to buy imported foods. Yes,
In your country right
so
now, right?
yeah, there's no option other than
Mm-mm.
choosing local products, I guess.
Mm, okay,
Mm,
because you're in the Philippines, yeah, regarding local products, yeah, we have a lot here. Like, for example,
mm,
rice, right? Rice, fruits, meats, yeah, we no need to import actually in other countries. So,
mm.
we usually buy local products cheaper.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Because it's not, it doesn't have the additional cost like,
Mm-mm.
how can I say, in trade fee.
Mm-mm. Like tariffs, right?
I say yeah, tariff,
Yeah,
yeah,
let's
tariff.
move on to number seven. What small change would you make in your daily routine if a favorite food became scarce?
Hmm. What small change? Yeah, so if our favorite food became scarce, that means the food will get expensive.
Yeah.
So when that is the case, that happens, I will find out another my
Mm.
favorite food.
What is your
as an
favorite food?
alternative. My favorite food is ramen.
Ramen.
And yeah, ramen is the best food in Japan. So
Mm,
yeah, and if lower, like flour, which is ingredient of the noodle, is yeah expensive. I will change it to yeah
uh,
sushi. I replace
Sushi.
it into sushi.
Okay. But I heard ramen became already expensive in
Yeah, yeah,
Japan.
yeah. Compared to before, so it
Mm.
doubled.
So do you always eat often now? No.
On the weekend,
Oh,
I
and
eat one bowl of them.
okay, actually very delicious. My favorite flavor is char ramen.
Churchill. Wow, that's good. That's good.
Okay, thank you very much. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
thank you.
talking to you. Bye bye.
Yeah,
See you again.
bye.